What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by the Broskiedoodles podcast. Today we have a fun-filled, packed episode for you, so stay tuned. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Broskiedoodles podcast. Today we are here with the one, the only Kiko Flo and
Stevie D. What do you do, bro?
It's a beautiful day out here, man. I don't know what it is. It looks pretty gloom and doom by you.
You got a lighter, bro?
Yeah. I got a barbecue lighter out here.
Can you pass it?
Yeah, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me
That's it?
just try to do the
whole... Oh, okay. Fuck. It worked.
No, we're just, enjoying it. It's a Sunday, I'm sorry.
We pay people a lot for our special effects, so you better fucking appreciate.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it's a beautiful day over there, man. That's the Miami weather that I fucking miss.
Bro, it is nice, and people think I'm crazy. I moved out to the boonies, actually right before Key West, for those who just to kind of give a reference. And bro, let me tell you, there's absolutely not much to do out here. The town is growing. It has some things. Not that it matters. We're all in quarantine right now, but the weather. I'm on a lake. I'm on first floor. It's worth
nice.
the peace of mind for me, and it's what Florida is to me, right? Like,
right.
If I lived in downtown Miami,
all right.
yeah, sure.
And how much you paying for that right now? No, I'm just kidding.
a third of what Miami pays for
all right.
Downtown real estate. But
all right, so that's actually a good deal.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. And Florida misses you, man. So hopefully one day you'll be back.
All right, bro. All right. Well, I wanted to talk to you about some shit today, bro, that I realized the other day and I found funny, right?
Okay.
Nice little birdie. Whenever you think about in society, right? In American society, people get circumcised. Men get circumcised, and that is that's the norm, right?
Yeah.
And in the U.S., I have my own belief of why that is. That in America, everybody is the norm to circumcise. Almost to the point. I mean, it's to the point where if you are uncircumcised, you are called uncircumcised. Like there's a word for it. It's not like just you're normal and the other person is a circumcised. No, you're the uncircumcised.
That's a good point. Yeah, never thought about it that way.
So in the U.S. you have that the culture of doing the circumcision. In Latin America, where I come from, the culture is no circumcision, and just to sort of put people in context, I'm not circumcised. What about you, Steve?
Well, the status of my penis is circumcised, yeah, but I never really.
So you are circumcised?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Because then I'm the opposite, so we can have a balanced talk about it, and people cannot say oh, you were biased. Hey, motherfucker. I got the whole thing. He got his shit chopped off, and we're here talking about it. All right. So, but in the U.S. is the norm is to have it circumcised. In Latin America, it's not the norm. You don't get it circumcised in Latin America. And my belief, and I think I'm almost right in this, is that who are the best medics and who are the most medics in the U.S.? What type of ethnicity?
Oh, okay. Well,
It's not a racist.
It's not
question.
a racist. No, I do notice that there are a large amount of Middle Eastern doctors in general.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I look.
Well, that is a good observation. Yeah. But I was talking about the Jews.
Well, hey, no, you know what? That's also true too.
Yeah.
That
they're not as loud. They're not as loud. I want to fix you. I don't want to go. They're not as loud.
Right.
But they are fucking effective.
Okay,
to the point that I want to get, some of the best doctors and minds in the world. They're just smart people. The Jew community is just very committed and they're determined. Whatever. They're very good medics. So I think that when they arrived to the U.S., since they were the medics, they sort of just made it so that like, okay, no, yeah, any kid that came in, like, yeah, we need to chop off part of his dick because that's part of the medical procedures. Like, all right, whatever. And that shit just kept happening after like the migrations came, you know, at the early 1900s. And then it just became the norm. Like, they literally made it so that like they shaped the dick of America. The Jewish community shaped the dick of America, and they shaped it how they wanted.
Wow.
And if it was up to them, they would do it when you're 13. Thankfully, if you're not Jewish, they'll cut it at birth. But
yeah, well, that right there,
a travesty. Nevertheless, by the way, I'm team Hood.
Team Hood. Yeah, Team Hood. Yeah.
Team Hood, dog.
No,
Team Hood.
I share a different point of view. Although I do agree with some of the facts that you put out there. It's kind of interesting that, you know, obviously before Middle Eastern and other cultures migrated, the Jewish people migrated, obviously because of what was going on in the world, thanks to Gavrilo. So the
episode 2, if you want to catch up on Gavrilo and what he did.
So so I think that I wouldn't put it past that being definitely part of the reason. I will say that being trimmed is it never really given me that many problems. I've never had to, you know, I have friends who we've had conversations like this, and they, you know, it talks about, or women even who feel like if unmaintained, it might be, you know, a little bit more unsanitary, might smell, whatever, right? But actually,
as circumcised or an uncircumcised,
as hood. As hood niggas.
All right, hood. Okay.
So the school of thought for me would be, well, you know, I never had to deal with that because, you know, when I clean or when it's all exposed. I don't have to really worry about that. I mean, nevertheless, I think I still clean behind my ears, so everybody should get into the crevices of their organisms. But I do feel like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying. The weekly belly button, you know, wipe.
All right.
But I feel different. I feel different about that because, you know, for me, I've had
you like it that they did that travesty in your penis.
Yeah, I mean it's to me a norm, so I don't know any better. I definitely, you know, I actually had this conversation with somebody who had to get it in their much later years. And that and that is,
but for medical reasons or for entertainment?
No, for medical reasons. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, we'll get to that in a bit, but
sure.
I want to get in. You know, let's go step by step. You mentioned that, you know, like you or people or women might talk about like how clean, you know, the hygienic situation going on in the genitalia, right? Mm-hmm. If you are not circumcised, because the hood makes it so that things can stay there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And coming from a hood person myself, I'm telling you that is bullshit. Like, if you a dirty motherfucker, dog, you a dirty motherfucker. Hood or not, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
like,
I get that.
You gotta clean that dick all the time if you want that shit to be valuable in the market. So regardless if you got a hood or not, clean that shit, bro. You feels me? Now, is it an extra step? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's an extra step of me pulling, you know, that hood up, seeing what's down there and cleaning that shit up, you know? But I'll tell you the benefits of being from the hood race.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so when you are circumcised, your whole life, the head of your penis, which is where all the sensory pores are, where everything happens, where the magic happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shit is being exposed to touching things always. Your boxers, your jeans, everything. You're touching that shit. It's making it rough. It's losing sensitivity. When you got the hood The hood protects you, bro. It's like Yoda. You go around with your little hood, right? And like that shit protects you for all the weathers, for all the BS going on. If you got jeans, if you're going commando, sometimes you gotta go with jeans and commando because you're in a situation that merits that.
Yeah.
And if you are uncircumcised, right?
Yeah.
Like me, you can put that shit real quick and your head is always protected. But if you have to do that, you are circumcised. When you're pulling the jeans up, that shit's gonna go and straight up rip through your dick if you miss the, when you're putting up the zipper of your pants.
Yeah.
If you miss, because imagine you're rushing, right? Because, some shit just happened and, you were in a sexual encounter and now you gotta run. You put those jeans up. You don't got time to fucking find the boxers. And now, boom, your jeans, your Levi's, right?
Yeah.
You're putting that zipper up, dog, and that shit just catches the top of your dick.
Yeah.
Pound!
I don't even.
Right? But what happens to hood motherfucker right here?
Well, hood motherfucker, you don't feel it? Is it no sensitivity?
Chill, dude. If you got a bulletproof vest, do you feel it? Of course you feel it. That shit hurts, but it ain't gonna kill me, boy. My little pecker gonna be good to go that night. You feel me?
So it's a little pecker then.
Got
him. No, dude.
I prefer to under promise and over deliver.
There you go. That's a good
Amazon
philosophy.
Prime.
Amazon. So as you were talking, I was starting to look up some stuff. I just put in
some penises.
Some penises. Yeah, I'm not proud of the things that I've seen just in the last 5 minutes, but I do have a poll by Healthline just talking about, circumcised versus uncircumcised, pros and cons. There is no, in this article, it does not state anything about how there could be any downfall or not. The only thing it will say is that
that is disgusting if you don't circumcise.
So it just talks about the fact, right? Like if you are, in other words, a dirty person, in the foreskin or in the hood, it talks about how there's dead skin that our skin just kind of molts away and oils and that's residue left over is called smegma. I'm gonna get real close because it sounds disgusting. Smegma. And smegma.
Smegma. It collects in the hood. The smegma.
The hood is rampant of smegma.
It sounds fucking like what's the word, like
I think the word was
just cringy, like smegma that collects in the hood of your penis. It's like a cheese.
Fermented.
You could probably, that's another episode, but you can probably get into some like blue cheese,
smegma cheese.
Some smegma cheese, but but if you're a dirty motherfucker,
that's the only thing
that could happen.
And then it says, but with a cut. Well, they go uncut and cut. That's how they're running back and forth between them. So for a cut penis, you're more likely to get dry, chafed, and irritated. So when you're talking about running free balling in your Levi's, you might get a bit of a raspberry down there, or wherever you're feeling.
You're not protected, bro. And I'm telling you, if you're out there, especially in the U.S., because when I was in the U.S., it was weird because I didn't know this, right? Right, I didn't know that I was different, right? And then obviously you start like watching porn and shit like that, and then you start realizing like, yo, these guys' dicks are weird,
Yeah.
And then you realize like, oh no, apparently my dick is weird.
Right.
I never had an issue, but I would assume that there are girls that are not cool with or they might be weirded out if a dick is not cut,
Yeah. Over here, it says that studies found uncut penises are more sensitive. Where they're not. So you were right. Just wanted to throw that in.
So for the people out there, if you meet a salty bitch that doesn't like your hood dick, fuck her, dog. Fuck her. Like,
don't.
try to fuck her, but if you can't, like fuck her, fuck off, right?
Right. I get you. I mean,
and be proud of your shit, bro, because cut motherfuckers, when they're like grown as hell, they're gonna have problems getting their dick up and fucking having an orgasm. But when you got that hood, you keep that sensitivity, boy. You got that, for your whole life, you're gonna have a 13-year-old fucking boner, dog. I'm telling you. Hood people gotta revolt and gotta stand up and gotta realize you're not the underdog, okay? You're the normal, okay? Normalize uncircumcised dicks, god damn it.
I'm surprised that you feel so strongly about this topic.
No, fuck this shit, bro. My whole life, bro, they told me. They told me that shit was weird.
Do you need a moment, man? I mean, we can. No, you're. I can't even.
I mean, it's just.
That's amazing.
The memories, bro.
The memories, yeah.
No, but
you are correct. You are correct in
on the reels, though.
You are correct in thinking that
you will find a girl that will like your nasty extra skin dick, and you will have more pleasure for longer in your life because you will be protecting your dick.
Mm-hmm.
And these motherfuckers are gonna be drying their dick out. It's gonna look like have you ever seen like the whales that they catch, like that they see in the sea?
Oh yeah.
And their nose, everything is just scratched the fuck up because the whale, they go against like turbines of the propellers, and they're always like hitting rocks and shit. So like if you look at those whales, everything's fucked. I mean, they're still functional, but everything's just chopped off. That's kind of like what a circumcised dick is gonna look like at 65.
Oh my god. I mean, maybe one.
Especially if you're slanging around there.
Yeah.
With no love, no lube.
No love, no lube, no latex.
No dick.
I mean, goddamn. No, you have a point. I mean, just I think everybody should practice.
I mean, what I'm trying to say, bro, is I'm pretty sure the operation exists. You should get ReHooded on your dick.
You know what?
Would you do that? Like, if the Broskiedoodles podcast finances the operation, would you ReHood? I mean, obviously, we cannot use the original skin because that shit was cut many years ago. But we will use a skin that's compatible and the color and everything. And we will use actual skin dick. If you go to the especially Jewish hospitals, you can get a bunch of of clippings. But bro, what I'm saying is, if you could get ReHooded, you are young enough where you can still keep the sensitivity of your penis. If you get ReHooded right now, if you wait too long, it might be too late.
It might be too late, right? I should consider this now. This is a right now situation.
Yeah, I mean,
talk it over
with your lady, your partner, your boyfriend, whatever it is that you like.
I mean, my fiance would have something to say about it for sure. But tell you what, if we reach 1 million subscribers or 1 million viewerships, I will look into getting the ReHood. You could take the hood. You could take the dude out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the dude, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, like what I'm saying is, I have my sensitivity. So when I hit 65, I might get circumcised just to see like, yo, what's good? I got an arrow now. I got like a just slanging dick, no extra, like I'm just trying to be like a swimmer, just tight and efficient and not have any extra weight. Like I might try that, but I'm gonna have my sensitivity because I had so many years protecting it.
Oh God, yeah.
No, I mean, you can even get like a removal one, like where you just put the hood, like kind of like when you put a hoodie to go outside when it's cold. You put the little hoodie out, and at home you don't have to show that to your partner. That might be embarrassing.
What if you were to do that, right? What if instead of getting a recircumcision procedure, we invent, or somebody invents, I really don't want to be part of this invention, but a sleeve, if you will, a sleeve, some kind of dermal sleeve. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That is thin enough, kind of like those little scrungy hoses that they're buying now that you connect to your house, and they're like they fit in the palm of your hand, but you put some water through them.
I'm picturing this very well right now.
Good. Imagine crinkly skin.
Smegma. All right,
And,
so you have this little sleeve, this dermal sleeve, right?
Dermal
that
sleeve.
acts as the hood.
As the hood, yeah. As the pecker.
But would it be like made out of like lamb intestine to make it like?
You know what? I would. I'm sure that would go over well with some vegans out there.
I'm just saying, to be like conscious of the environment.
Of course. I mean, that's the only way things sell these days.
You grab
Cruelty-free.
grab goats that died in like natural causes. You grab their intestines, clean out their shit, and you make like little package, for the sleeves. And dude, I mean, your dick might smell weird, but you're gonna have the hood, the sensitivity, and that's all that matters.
I think that would bring a whole new meaning
revolution
to trying the veal. You know what I'm saying? The lamb skin. So
I'm just saying, bro. Hashtag I want to be hood.
Dude. Hey, I think you're onto something. We should probably just that might
get diverted to a different crowd too.
Dude, I mean, yeah, you're gonna be messing with some people there. You let me know how that goes. No, but you get me. Like, I want people to feel like they're not alone in this. You know, of course.
Like,
hey, love yourself.
Like I have my hood, and I've been good. Like I have, I've always been against the chopping off of dicks. And just the mutilation of genitals in general, because this happens in.
We put holes in girls' ears. I mean, it really or we snip dogs' ears. I mean, not that I'm not I don't believe in doing that, but I'm just thinking like, mutilation sounds so bad. I never really thought of my downstairs as a mutilation.
Bro. Besides the religious reasons, what? Okay, like. How did it come up to somebody to cut like part of the dick, part of the skin of the dick? Like, how would you like? Was it the fact that a lot of people started getting that infected, or I'm pretty sure there's not like a scientific reason. It was just like somebody that said, that shit is like, it's not cool with our religion or whatever. Like there's not like a technical reason to do it.
I mean.
The only argument for circumcision that is not a religious argument is that it is cleaner.
Yeah.
And I will give that argument, I guess, my approval halfway, because, I mean, if you are a dirty motherfucker, you're going to have problems regardless.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think that should deter somebody, whether it's going to be cleaner or not. I'm just thinking, in general, after maybe after a long-ish day, or unsuspected sexual encounter, you're more likely to have an undesirable smell or feeling down there for a woman's, because for us, it is what it is, but for them, you're not an on the fly kind of guy. You're like, oh shit, actually, hold on, let me do it quick. But then there's wipes and stuff like that. So really, the argument is invalid, and I agree.
I mean, bro, if you're gonna have like an unsuspected sex night where like you didn't know it was gonna happen, regardless if you have a hood or not on your dick, you gotta go clean that shit, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's just rule number one.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think naturally the dick just tends to kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna say smell bad, but it's gonna have. It's not the smell I want to present myself with.
Yeah,
I would prefer to present myself with like neutral, not even like anything. You know what I mean? Or at least that's my prediction. Some people might be like, oh, whatever is salty for you, get in that shit. Like whatever. People have different ways of thinking, but I myself, I consider to be myself a Renaissance gentleman. So.
Oh, okay. You're of the
that ilk. Yeah.
I mean, just to kind of
below words.
I mean, yeah, no, I agree. For me, there are tons of different things now you could do. I've recently become a subscriber of the powder or the powderless, body type of creams or powders, right? Like Gold Bond has like a talc free, or there's this. I think you could literally look it up. I think it's called Fresh Balls. It's a cream that you put on your nuts, and it dries like powder. And
Damn.
Yeah, I've been just cycling through a couple and seeing,
No, for real.
Hey, for real.
I mean, I'm not even trying to like monetize the channel, but I really want like a brand that does like products for the genitalia to like contact us, because that's something I'll be interested in.
I will test it out. For sure.
I want to take care of my nuts, and I think at the end of the day, guys, the whole purpose, and to sort of conclude here on the topic.
Yeah.
The idea is that regardless of what your condition is down there in the genitalia area, is that you keep that shit clean. You know what I mean? I'm even gonna start looking up right now into things that I could use to make it cleaner. I'm already a clean guy. Don't get it wrong, dog.
But dirty.
Okay, I got my hood, but I keep that shit clean. But I want to even have it cleaner and smell. Who knows? There might be new products out there. So let us know what you think on the hashtag below. You can put hashtag I'm cut or I'm uncut, whatever it is that you are, and share your story. Or if you have comments about what we said, tell us. We will read it, as pretty much right now nobody watches our videos.
Yeah,
and,
I want to know about your dick.
Yeah, we want to know about your dick, dog.
Great.
All right, we want to know. Okay.
Yeah, it's not weird or anything. I promise.
It's not weird. And if at this time you're like, I don't really want to listen to the channel anymore, we totally understand. But if you do stay with us, understand that we're just trying to improve the lives of people.
Yeah.
And we will have soon a service where you'll be able to rehood your cut dick, and that's something that I really want to get behind. So thank you for listening, everybody. Stevie D, I love you.
Love you too, man.
Take care, bro.
Keep the clean dick.
We're gonna make this shit happen. If we get 1 million views on this video, Stevie D is gonna rehood, and we're gonna make a revolution, bro. We're gonna make people understand the realness of this. Take care, people. Love you, Stevie D.
Later, Kiko. Love you too, bro.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the Broskiedoodles podcast today. We hope you had a lot of fun listening to it. We had a lot of fun recording it. If you like what you heard, go ahead and smash that like button and hit us up on all of our social handles. Leave us a comment so we can talk to you online and figure out what else to talk about online. So, yeah.